James Moore has lived many parents' worst nightmare, seeing his son, Jeffrey Lee Moore, lose his battle with opioid addiction in 2015.
Hey, Dad, it's me. I was just calling to say hey, see how you were feeling. Hope you're feeling better, and I'll talk to you soon.
Jeffrey started experimenting with opioids in junior high after he was prescribed medication for learning issues.
He had a friend that they were soon both doing marijuana, and other pills began to get brought into that mix.
After an unsuccessful rehab attempt, the father-son duo decided to take matters into their own hands. But one day, Jeffrey did not show up for work to the bike shop that the family owns in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Jeff was on the sofa. I have 10 years of law enforcement experience, and what I saw I knew was not good. I made the 911 call, put him on the floor, and began CPR.
Jeffrey lost his battle with addiction that day. On his own journey to recovery now, Moore has become an advocate for those struggling with addiction and their families.
The thing that I also have done since Jeffrey died, with the exception of COVID last year, is to hold a public service once a year so that people can come out and honor the struggle of those that they've lost.
Given in time, Narcan can reverse an opioid overdose.
He is also a big advocate for Narcan, medicine that can reverse an opioid overdose if given in time.
So I began working with local first responders, and we got local police departments, fire departments, and sheriff departments to begin carrying the Narcan.
Moore hands out Narcan at his shop to anyone who watches an instructional video on how to use it. But that is not the only way he uses his bike shop for good.
So I began talking to the local facilities, and I said, if I put together a recovery bicycle ride program, would you guys bring your clients and support it? And they enthusiastically said yes.
He now takes a group of recovering addicts on a bike ride twice a week. Both addicts and Moore say these rides have made a huge difference.
I try to get those people who are in that point of recovering their lives to understand that the addiction does not define them. It doesn't define their character. It's simply something that they are struck with now, that they're trying to get over.
Moore does all of this advocacy work because it helps him as well.
It helps me recover.
Rather than dwelling on the past, Moore has his eyes set on the future. He is planning to continue taking recovering addicts on bike rides, producing PSAs, and working with grieving families. Dana Drake for Mississippi Health Divide.